Look at this. Somebody come look at this.
Being too cool does not work with me. I actually have boundaries and self-esteem, so I won't question myself or chase you if you get distant. I'll just go where I'm loved and adored and doted on. Your loss. What if everyone just agrees to say what they mean and mean what they say and communicate if things are off and part ways with dignity if necessary? Playing games, ghosting, all that other shit.
Here's all the full screenshots for you. Here's the rest of the screenshots. Everyone was saying, oh, why would you bring her drama to the internet? She tried to fucking dox me. Damn! She tried to run a smear campaign on me.
Fuck no, baby!
She was lying about being pregnant to coerce me into having sex with her.
Damn!
And it's been going on for a month and I haven't said shit.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Jay. You watching the videos, liking it, commenting, you subbing? I appreciate you. If you don't know who the lady is, just say she's a famous TikToker. You know, talk about politics, politicians and stuff like that and all the conversational stuff. We ain't on that type of timing. So whatever they say, like politics-wise, I'm not trying to hear it right now from them. So I'm not worrying about that.
Danisha Carter's been harassing me for the last month and a half. Let's talk about it. Over a month and a half ago, we matched on a dating app and I regretfully hooked up with her. Since then, I realized that she not only lied about her age, but she also lied about being pregnant in an attempt to coerce me and emotionally blackmail me into sleeping with her again.
Damn!
That sounds crazy, but I'll show you all the screenshots. But before I address that, I want to address all these comments that your followers are leaving me. You keep spreading claims that I cheated on my girlfriend with you. Whole time I didn't meet the woman that you're referring to until after we hooked up. So let's not get it twisted. And trust and believe, if I met her first, I would have never fucking spoke to you.
Oh!
Me and Danisha hooked up on the night of January 9th. In the days following that, being a true Angelino, I was volunteering with fire relief efforts. Because I was volunteering, I was not texting back quick enough for Danisha's liking, which led to her being very rude to me through text message. Pause to read. In response to that, I just explained that I was busy, but she kept berating me, so I just left her on red and stopped responding. She messaged me 2 or 3 days later apologizing for what she said, and I still didn't respond. A week or 2 later, Danisha messaged me saying that we need to talk. We spent over 30 minutes on the phone in which Danisha refused to disclose what we needed to talk about, and she said that we could only talk about it in person. Remember that for later. I expressed to her since she was rude, I did not feel comfortable coming over to her house, especially because she was saying I needed to come over at around 9, 10, 11 p.m.
Somebody getting their salad tossed tonight.
I told her we could meet at a cafe and talk about it. She refused, so we ended up getting off the phone. Later that day, she messages me saying that I need to send her my address so her attorney could send over paperwork. Remember that for later. Obviously, in response to that, I tell her that we can hop on the phone. Again, we talk for about 30 minutes in which she refuses to disclose what she wants to talk about. And at the end, she tells me that she's pregnant. At that point, I realized that maybe we do need to talk in person. But because our schedules weren't matching up, we ended up just hopping on FaceTime. On that FaceTime, we talked about a lot of things, including her father working in finance and her mother being an Egyptian national who works in counterterrorism programs in America. Mind you, I don't even know if that's true. And by the end of this, you'll realize that it's really hard to believe anything she says. We spoke about what the plan was moving forward because frankly, I don't want to have a child with anyone right now, especially not her.
You ain't never that.
Mind you, all the times that we've spoken so far, she's made an attempt to try to get me to come over to her house to talk about it in person. Conclusion of that phone call, she said that she needs more time to think about it, and honestly, that's fair. 2 or 3 days later, she messages me saying, actually, I'll have my attorney contact you, please send me your address. At that point, I'm like, hey, have your attorney contact me because you're being very fucking weird. Now, this is where shit gets juicy. I'm actually making this into a part 2, but I'm gonna post it right the fuck now.
Wait a minute, that's a lot of information. So she slept with Shorty, first link, first night. I personally just, if you look, you'll think, you know what? Yeah, that's crazy. Wait, you not, and 44K likes is crazy.
Much Danisha crossed her friend, leading to him outing their entire text message thread. And if you want all the receipts to read yourself, I will link them in a Google Drive in the comment. These messages are in response to her telling me to come over.
Bro, a Google Doc for some messages is crazy. It ain't that serious. I don't think it's that serious.
Over to her house and me saying that I don't feel comfortable doing so. Her friend said maybe he can't afford an Uber, and you can read the rest. This is where shit gets juicy. Why would Danisha message her friend, but it's very on brand for the WAG trying to trap an athlete, quote unquote, suddenly pregnant, pissed athlete wants proof, uh-oh, I had a miscarriage. And her friend tells her to practice her pregnancy gate. Pause to read the rest. First few messages are a bit unimportant, but it's pretty much Danisha and her employer slash friend who outed her talking about travel accommodations. But then if you look right here, I don't know how to play this now that I'm not saying I'm pregnant, laugh my ass off. Or screenshots, do I actually tell him I'm pregnant or do I make the reveal that I just want to fuck him? And her friend tells her that, hey, the reveal is good, but don't overplay your hand. Danisha then says, so don't say I'm pregnant, and her friend says to save it. Then she says, okay, he won't hate me for lying to him just to fuck him? And then her friend responds, he's a man, Danisha. Then says, I'm also a man who hates her and a man who has a mother. She says, laugh my fucking ass off. I mean, if some girl is yapping about being pregnant, wouldn't he tell her?
Yeah.
Then I'm attacked from all sides, the Compton commie. Let's just overlook the racial undertones of calling me some kind of Compton commie. The whole time I'm not even from fucking Compton, bro. Her friend says, no one tells their main bitch that their side bitch is pregnant. It's like you never listen to confessions. Mind you, there was no main, and Danisha could not be a side if her name was Onion Rings.
Oh!
Her friend tells her that by lying to me about being pregnant, I will come over and the emotions will be high, the intimacy will be high, we'll lock eyes, and then the end.
What?
And then she says, what, do I appear worried or scared? Nervous? He says yes. She says, then I tell him that I went to the doctor and got a blood test for my thyroid and I'm pregnant. And if he doesn't believe it, we pulled out. Sorry, this is so many details. And she's fucking right. This is so many details. I'd rather not have to share this shit, but you keep fucking harassing me, so here you go. Now that we got the screenshots out of the way, let's dive into the next issue. The reason she kept asking for my address to send over attorney paperwork is because she was trying to dox me. Her friend exposed her for trying to fucking dox me in the same Discord server where she's telling everyone that I'm a fucking cheater. The same Discord server where she got another man doxed a few years ago for saying she's like catfish. Now let's really talk about it. Danisha is poor. There's nothing wrong with being poor. She puts on this facade of being some kind of rich upper class girl and
Oh, she crazy. Oh, she crazy. And you raw dogged it, bruh? First night, bruh? No.
that's not true. Told me she had 2 houses in Los Angeles, but really, one of the houses belongs to the person who outed her. He pays her $2,000 a month to manage the company's social media just to keep her afloat. And the other house is just a roommate situation with a girl who she continuously talks shit about. And her TikTok's not even monetized. You're literally just being a capitalist shill for free. And if you need more proof, I've got roommates who could corroborate the entire story. If you're watching this, Danisha,
Leave me alone!
we hooked up one time. I don't know why you're crashing out over it that bad. The fact that it went from just berating me in my DMs to straight lying about pregnancy to now harassing me on the internet, on all the dead homies, you're a weirdo. Now please, don't ever contact me again or I will just continue to spill receipt. Thank you.
Let me see some comments. This is a lot of information. She said, I knew Danisha was sus. Could not be a side if her name was Onion Rings.
Write that down, write that down!
What kind of thing you got that has her acting like this? Oh my goodness.
So he got backlash from that.
I'm talking about receipts. Everything is well managed, well presented, other than, you know, people just criticize him for being, you know, they thought he was sus. Stuff like that. That's his business. I don't understand it. If a woman came online saying the exact same thing, they would have believed it 100%. Like the girl I posted a couple weeks ago about, you know, she lied about getting a thing. Out of really all that information, they really focused on, oh, but you got a girlfriend now. You got a girlfriend now. He slept with her, I think he said January 9th. And February come around, she's still stalking the guy. Oh, man.
This is the last thing I'm going to address regarding this entire situation. I never cheated on my girlfriend. I don't even have a girlfriend. I met a girl a week after me and Danisha hooked up and we started hanging out. The girl did my nails and posted them on her story. I shared it. Danisha was stalking me and saw that and then assumed that I had a girlfriend. So everyone calling me a cheater, go f yourself. Here's the screenshot showing our first date. The girl who I had met and hung out with, we met on January 16th for the first time in real life. These messages from the day I met Danisha are from January 10th. I was saying I would avoid this if I didn't cheat. Whole time, I never cheated.
Firstly, to the people who are like, oh, you're lying, you fabricated those screenshots, that's why you cropped the name, da-da-da. When you green screen on TikTok, it crops the top and the bottom of your photo. So there's that. Here's all the full screenshots for you. Here's the rest of the screenshots. To everyone who's saying, oh, why would you bring her drama to the internet? She tried to dox me. She tried to run a smear campaign on me. She was lying about being pregnant to coerce me into having sex with her, and it's been going on for a month and I haven't said shit. Well, how do you know she's trying to run a smear campaign? DJ Soulchild sent me these screenshots from an email that he got from an anonymous account a week ago. I have been getting harassed about cheating on my nail tech girlfriend for a month. The person who stalked my nail tech girlfriend was Danisha. While on FaceTime with her friend who exposed her, he literally asked me, oh, are you talking to the blank girl with blank features? The only reason he would know that is if Danisha is stalking the people I'm talking to. Also, Raya is exclusive. If you caught me on Raya, that means that you are someone who is also on Raya. And guess what? We matched on Raya. Like an anonymous person caught me on Raya. Meanwhile, you have to get proof to even be on the app. However, caught me on Raya is someone who has some level of influence. People are like, oh, why didn't you screenshot her on the dating app? It's Raya. You cannot screenshot on Raya or you will get off. You will literally get banned from the app for screenshotting people. Also, I'm just not lame. I'm not gonna screenshot people who are popular who match with me because that's lame. And if you don't believe me, I literally called her Uber. Here's a screenshot. Bro. Everyone wondering why she's not giving her side of the story. It's because it's embarrassing. This whole thing is embarrassing. She's not gonna post her side of the screenshots because all the screenshots are the same because I fabricate a story like this. Like, do you think I'm Tyler Perry? Mind you, I really did not want to post about this. I literally texted her saying, yo, I have screenshots showing that you're lying. Please leave me alone. She continued to go. So guess what? Two could play that game. She literally was having people harass me on Instagram and TikTok for months. People were literally at her behest contacting people work with. To be fair, she does have some narcissistic personality quirks, which I feel like led to her not truly believing that her friend would out her so bad just to get back at her. I sent her one screenshot asking her to leave me alone, and I don't think she believed that her friend would out himself so bad and send me all the screenshots of their conversation. Because yes, shout out to him for sending me the screenshots, but the screenshots still make him look very bad. Everyone who's like, oh, how could you be around someone with drastically different politics? I need you to realize, I don't be on the internet like that. To me, Danisha is just the AI girl who talks in the monotone voice. I was not familiar with her Twitter. I was not familiar with her takes regarding texturism and colorism. I was not familiar with any of this.
I was just trying to bust. That's all he wanted to do.
Since like 2022. All the takes I've seen from her have given progressive liberal. And yes, I don't like liberals, but we have to also realize that liberals make up like 80% of people who are not staunch Republicans. But yeah, that's all I got for you.
To the comments, man. She said, so we not believing victims now? Why? Because he's a man?
You ain't never left. You ain't never left.
Oh, the double standard. Oh my God. So I had to unblock Danisha Carter because I was trying to understand all the context. She hasn't posted anything yet, but the comments in her last video has me crying. Bro, let's go to the comments. Let's see what's up. So he made that video maybe 5 days ago. I wanted to wait for her to respond. She hasn't. This is 3 days ago. Say, girl, you know what we here for. I know you chuckle when you press post. That she's about to make so much money dropping videos unrelated to the drama just because people are clicking in hopes of a response video. So y'all know she doesn't care, right? So we went to Beyonce school of being unbothered. Somebody said, just a side note, Danisha has no responsibility to talk about her private life on TikTok. Hope that helps. You know, it's more bothering that it's some women online saying, oh, she's just a girl, she's just a girl. When we get some good, or we like a man so much, we like they are justifying their behavior. Cause what you mean, that's what we do when we like a guy.
Y'all got the game messed up, huh?
You gonna stalk him, put him through the ring of fire because he got what he wanted, or he was done with you, you knew what you signed up for, and it didn't end on your term or ended when you want to end, man. I know every guy probably got a crazy ex that done did some crazy stuff just because they wanted your attention or they want to provoke you or they wanted just a response from you. And when you don't give them the correct response or get what they want, you know, they lash out. I think I had a girl, you know, I think it was like when I was 16. Man, she left a note on my mama freaking thing because I was talking to a new girl after she broke up with me. You break up with me, you left a note on my door, is crazy. Man, I mean, we cool now, you know what I'm saying? We cool now. We ain't gonna talk about it, but hey, man, I'm Jay. Let me y'all guys think in the comments, bro. Yeah, nah, 100% in the wrong, bro. He got all the screenshots. I don't understand why they keep giving him backlash, but if it was a woman coming out saying anything of that nature, they gonna believe him. I'm Jay, I'm gone.